This is how our team works together. We've got the Slack, and we discuss different projects in different rooms. Igor is our CTO. He also does the iOS and Android. We've got Andre, who does the web, both back-end and front-end, PHP. We've got Lubomir, who's talking right now about video conferencing, and he's building as well HTML editors and stuff like that. And of course, we've got all these different aspects of the Qbix platform that we work with. So for example, let's look at video conferencing. They're essentially discussing how to create these, how to make sure that it works on iOS, Android, both the web browser and the native apps. You can see here the video. You can see them discussing different things together. And that's how we work every day. We also have the Intercoin team. The Intercoin team is talking about both our content. Let's put this away. This is Free Talk Live website. We have we're building an infrastructure for smart economies. So naturally, we have both the team working on social media, where we have a YouTube channel where we talk about the socio-political aspects, the economic aspects, as well as the regulations and so on of Intercoin. And obviously, we also strategize about how to go to market. So this is the Intercoin team. We're pretty active here, as you can tell. Also, we have the following. We have open source software that we install locally that helps us to connect and share applications, organize ourselves of what we're going to do. For example, when we talk about investors, see, this is the conversation that is taking place currently in Qbix right here. And we pay our team using Intercoins. Let's go back again, talk about the project tracker. So with our project tracker, we help keep track of what we're going to do. We also have a wiki where we essentially put best practices and a lot of other things. For example, the list of funds. We have an entire list of funds that we need to contact. We also have best practices. When you reach out, what can you do? This is for investors. We have similar things for social media, for example. If you would like to, have best practices for social media, we should have it here. For example, journalists and their stories, how to reach out to journalists, all the different stories that we can do. All of this is on issues.intercoin.org. The idea is that if you want to assign a specific issue to people, you can do it here. It could be, for example, to build a relationship with someone. And you do the instructions here. You can assign it to a certain person. And then what you do is essentially, maybe there's a due date. You can attach files and so on. And you create. But before you create, you might want to add some people to watch. Make sure this gets done. All right, so here you go. For example, create. And it's created by me. It sends an email to the team. That's how we work. Now, everyone on the team also has a mailbox. So over here, you essentially see the mailbox for Intercoin, the mailbox for Intercoin admin, and Qbix. So everyone is supposed to set up their notifications, and the Qbix team every day emails the team to say what they did. So the way we do that is, for example, report what I did and so on. So if you do the report, you will see, let's take the reports from Andre, for example. Each report typically comes with what was done, links to the repository, so you can see, all right, you can see different things. I don't want to enter the password here, so just the repository. If there was a meeting, typically it was recorded, so you get to see the different things that were discussed. You can also see demos. So here's a demo of the functionality that was built.
Yeah.
And this is how we work remotely.
Так, либо мы location задаем,
All the
или
demos
location
are typically narrated in English, so we can actually see what goes on. So in the emails, you essentially get notifications about different issues, and then you can see essentially what was being done on those issues. So even in your mail client, you can see what was done, and you can update it with updates. And those updates are sent to everybody. So that's how we run the project. See, that's the update that we just got. One last thing is we also use Screenshot Monitor. ScreenshotMonitor.com is how we track our time and compensate people for the time that they spent. So when I log into Screenshot Monitor, for example, I can see people on the Qbix side working, people on the Intercoin side working, and we all connect. Now, last thing is the Intercoin developer team works and connects using Telegram. It just happened to be because we're all on Telegram. So this is the Intercoin developer team, and we work on
Hi,
different
everyone.
things.
Let me briefly introduce
And
about
again,
the Intercoin
narrating all of our
which
different
is really great. It has a lot of features.
applications, and you
Let
can
me
see
start
here
from to have current
how they work.
and governance page as well.
So while we have
can
this, we also have other chats for Intercoin and connections. Sometimes they are for clients, like Token Society. Sometimes they are with partners, such as Free Talk Live. We have our PR team. We also have our partners and future partners. For example, India Blockchain Alliance, where we're talking about creating a partnership with Indian universities.
If you want to see more videos like this, click subscribe and then remember to click the little bell icon so you get notifications.